Okay. I'm calling the meeting to order. Okay. Let's see. So the first thing we'll do is we are going to have the invocation, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Member Vander will do the invocation, and Member Johnson will do the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand. Let's take a moment of silence. Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we will now have a roll call and determination of quorum.
Chair Odom,
Here.
Member Bandor,
Present.
Member Lewis,
Here.
Member Mirza,
Here.
Member Mann, absent excused, Member Shropa, absent, Member Johnson,
Present.
and Member Brennan. Quorum is met.
Thank you. Okay, and with that, we'll now have a swearing in of the officers and witnesses.
Please stand and raise your right hand. Do you and each of you solemnly swear and affirm that the testimony you're about to present shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I do. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, the next order of business will be the reading of the consent agenda.
Good evening, Madam Chair and board members. I'm Doug Gaines, Assistant Director of Support Services. This evening, we have none for dismissal or in compliance. We have one that's going to be continued to next month, and that's 2021-00670.
Thank you.
Madam Chair, I'd like to make a motion.
Okay, yes.
I move that we accept the consent agenda as presented by the city.
Okay.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion before the board presented by Member Bander and seconded by Member Johnson to accept the consent agenda as presented by the board. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay. All right, so we will now okay, and with that, we'll now hear the cases. Okay, the first case we will hear is case number 2021-00579, presented by Officer Diaz.
Hello.
Hello.
Address to the property is 612 Banderas Avenue. The case number is 2021-00579. On July 20th, 2021, I received a complaint about the above-mentioned property. I inspected the property and I observed the tall, overgrown grass and weeds in the front and the back of the property. July 29th, 2021, a notice of code violation was mailed to Stapler Mildred Estate at 612 Banderas Avenue, Ocoee, Florida, 34761, as identified in Orange County Property Appraisal for the violation of ordinance number 115-3, which is the declaration of a nuisance and a menace for excessive weeds or grass growth. No person shall allow or permit excessive growth of weeds, grass, undergrowth of other dead or living plants, live, collectively referred to in herein as weed or grass growth, on the property owned, rented, leased, or controlled. They were given until August 11th, 2021. On August 19th, 2021, I re-inspected the property, finding it not in compliance with the city. On September 8th, 2021, the property in City Hall was posted with a notice to this board meeting. On September 8th, yes, to this board, as of today, the property is not in compliance with the city.
Yes.
And the recommendation we're asking is that 7 days and $25 per violation.
May I ask, is anyone at the property? I mean, have you seen, are there tenants or owners or?
There is someone on the property, apparently it's a son.
I have a question. It seems, I have a question. The next case is the same address?
That is
So
correct.
shouldn't the two cases be combined?
One is for grass and weeds overgrowth, the other one is for the trash and the debris.
Two different cases.
Two different cases.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you wanna hear them together, I can do the other case and then you
But
can.
what I'm saying is, when we make a decision, wouldn't it be
Okay.
best for us to do an inclusive decision for both cases as one, or it has to be addressed as two separate cases?
The problem you might run into is you get compliance with one and not the other, and then the question is it half the fine that runs or not half the fine? So my recommendation would be you treat them separately, and hopefully they'll both come into compliance, but if you get one on, one off, you at least know what the result will be.
Exactly. Okay.
Is somebody actually living in this? Because it looks like, did you actually see somebody there, or?
Well, what the problem is there is that the homeowner is no longer there, it's an estate. She passed away, so, it's the son. He has problems, he has maybe drug problems or something, because the neighbors are complaining of the way the property looks and how it's not being maintained.
Okay.
He is very physically capable of doing it.
Madam Chairman, I'd like to make a motion
Okay.
that in case number 2021-00579, that the respondent be found in violation of the code as cited, and as of August 18, 2021, and be given until October 5th, 2021, to come into compliance or be fined $25 per day for the violation until found in compliance.
I second.
Okay, we have a motion before the board made by Member Bander and seconded by Member Johnson in case number 2021-00579, that the respondent be held in violation and be given until October 5th, 2021, to come into compliance or face a $25 fine per day per violation. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay. Next case to come before the board is case number 2021-00643, presented also by Officer Diaz.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Property address is 612 Banderos Avenue in Ocoee. Case number is 2021-00643. On August 16, 2021, I received a complaint about the above-mentioned property. I inspected the property, and I observed miscellaneous trash and debris scattered on the property, including a refrigerator, cat tower, and other trash. On August 17th, a notice of code violation was mailed to Stapler Mildred Estate at 612 Banderas Avenue, Ocoee, Florida 34761, as identified by Orange County Property Appraisal, for the violation of ordinance number 115-3, the declaration of nuisance and menace for junk and debris. A, junk and debris. 1, for the purpose of this chapter, the existence or accumulation of any combination of the following conditions, or things on lands within the city is hereby declared and defined to be a nuisance and menace to the public health, safety and welfare, garbage, refuse, rubbish, junk, unusable furniture, refrigerators, stoves, appliances, trash, debris, dead, diseased, decaying, and unsafe trees. On September 1st, 2021, I re-inspected the property, finding it not in compliance with the city. On September 8th, the property and City Hall was posted with a notice of hearing to this board meeting. And as of today, the property is not in compliance with the city. So, Madam, we're also asking, our boards, we're asking for $25 a day for to come into compliance for 7 days, or $25 per violation.
Okay. I noticed, Officer Diaz, that, what was it? The dates, okay, one was August 5th and the other was August 17th. I'm wondering, I mean, is it the same person that's complaining?
Is it the same person that's complaining? I got a complainant, I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Same. Yes, we received several complaints from the citizens.
Okay.
So with case number 579, the original complaint was July 26th, and then this case 643, August 16th. When you were on the property in July, did we have the issue with the miscellaneous trash, debris, and so on?
I did, he had removed most of it, but then when I went back, when I had received the complaint again, he keeps bringing stuff onto the property. He keeps bringing either a washer or refrigerator, just different stuff onto the property, so there's always something on there. So when I went out, he had removed the refrigerator, he had removed, some of the trash, but it's still the same. It still has all kind of stuff on it.
Okay.
He doesn't even close the garage.
Madam Chairman, I'd like to make a motion.
Okay.
I move that in case number 2021-00643, that the respondent be found in violation of the code as cited as of August 31st, 2021, and given until October 5th, 2021, to come into compliance and be fined $25 per day for the violation until they come into compliance.
I second.
Okay, I have a motion before the board, presented by Member Bander and seconded by Member Johnson, in case number 2021-00643, that the respondent be found in violation and be given until October 5th, 2021 to come into compliance, or pay a fine of $25 per day per violation until they're found in compliance. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Okay, next case to come before the board is case number 2021-00689 and presented by Officer Loeffler.
Good evening.
Hello.
This is 1221 Blue Springs Court. It's a residential area near Worst Road. On August 31st, 2021, in response to a citizen-generated complaint, I did observe tall weeds and grass and missing building numbers, no address numbers on the building. On the same date, a violation notice was hand-delivered to one of the property owners, Lisa Lightsey, as identified by county records, The notice also included both owner names by county records, Lisa Lightsey and Buford Lightsey. The notice was for violation of ordinances 115-3B regarding excessive weed and grass growth, and 54-3 regarding the missing building numbers, address numbers. The notice provided until September 10th, 2021 to correct the tall grass and affix the building numbers per the code. On September 13th, the property was re-inspected and found non-compliant with the codes as cited. The tall grass and missing building numbers remained. On September 15th, a statement and hearing notice to this meeting was posted at the location and in the City Hall lobby foyer with 24-hour public access and sent out certified delivery by the clerk. As of today, September 28th, the tall grass has been corrected and is no longer in violation, but the city is still requesting it be found in violation with no fine. And the building numbers are still missing. So 1153 is in compliance but was in violation, and 54-3 remains in violation, and the city's requesting for the address numbers a 15-day compliance date time frame or a $15 per day fine.
I'm sorry, would you repeat the fine again?
$15 or 15 days.
Oh, okay.
And it's a habitual thing with the grass, so we want them found in violation, no fine for the grass. In case it happens again, could be a repeat violator.
I'm trying to understand what you just said.
That's okay.
You want to still fine them for the grass?
Negative. I'm sorry, no.
Okay.
We want you to find them in violation,
Okay.
but no fine assessed at this time, so it's on official record.
Oh, okay, now that makes sense. Okay. Okay.
Officer Locklear, you stated you hand delivered to the homeowner.
Yes.
Was there a conversation as to why they didn't have
No.
house numbers?
No.
Okay. I'll take recommendations from the board.
Madam, what's that?
I would say recommendations.
Madam Chairman, I'd like to make a motion.
Okay.
I move that in case number 2021-00689, that the respondent be found in violation of the code as cited on September 10th, 2021, and the respondent be found in compliance with no fines assessed for section 115.3B. And that would be as of, today's date? You inspected it?
Yes.
Okay. As of today's date, September 28th, 2021. And for code section 54-3A, that the respondent be given until October 13th, 2021, to come into compliance or be fined $15 per day for that violation until found in compliance.
I second.
Okay, I have a motion before the board in case number 2021-00689, presented by Member Bander and seconded by Member Johnson. Motion is that the respondents be found in violation of section 115-3B, but no fine since they came in compliance. And also they be found in violation of 54-3A, and be given until October 13th to come into compliance, or be fined $15 per day until they are in compliance. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. The next case to come before the board is case number 2021-00452, presented by Officer Loeffler.
That's partial compliance.
Okay.
We do have address numbers affixed. Junk cars are still present. So the city would be imposing fine and lien only on 165-3.
Okay.
Recommendations? Oh, I'm
No.
sorry, this was one that was already, I gotcha. Okay. So, Madam Chairman, I'd like to make a motion.
Okay.
In case number, sorry?
Sorry.
Case number 2021-00452, the board imposed fines as of July 30th? I'm sorry, where are we at? Oh, September 9th. Sorry, my mistake, looking at the wrong one. September 9th, 2021, as previously set by this board.
Okay. You want to break out the one?
Well, the one's in compliance already, I don't think we need to.
Okay.
I second.
Okay, thank you. We have a motion before the board in case number 2021-00452, that the respondent be found in violation of section of, well, partial violation, and be given until, found in violation from September 9th and be fined per violation as previously asked by this board, as previously set by the board. Okay. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay. Our last case to come before the board is case number 2021-00487, again presented by Officer Loeffler.
That property's in full compliance. We had very good cooperation. They had a lot of work to do. They got all their permitting, removed some of the pavers, so we thank them.
Fantastic. Okay. Okay. Well, that presents the cases that come before the board. Before we wrap things up, let's see. Something that was tabled from last month was our discussion regarding the November meeting. I'll turn this over to Justin.
So the November meeting would be November 23rd. That's the week of Thanksgiving. That'll be the Tuesday, Thanksgiving's that Thursday. Typically, this is a time of a lot of vacations, so the city is just inquiring for the board to make sure that we would at least have quorum if the board did wish to proceed. And then,
Remember, we also don't have a board attorney in November.
and we will not have a board attorney. Or if the board just wished to note that there will not be a November meeting.
Okay.
So as a new member to the board, what has been precedent in years past for basically things like for the Thanksgiving holiday and Christmas, New Year holiday?
So I forgot to mention, there is never a meeting for December.
Right.
Thanksgiving, we have had some in the past. We have had ones where we did not have them. It has gone each way, so it's usually whatever the board's pleasure is or ability is for that particular year. But if there isn't one, just note that the cases would then be 3 months behind, essentially, because we would be issuing them out next month for January.
But in a lot of times, if we give them that much time, they'll come into compliance. Remember during COVID, we didn't have 3 or 4 in a row, and people were coming into compliance. We weren't that backed up.
Okay.
And furthermore, if we did make any motions during the November meeting, usually your orders would coincide with the Christmas week of when they're supposed to come into compliance. Typically, the board despises doing so for that particular week. So it is up to your pleasure.
Well, we would also have to have a board attorney.
Yes.
Mr. Fowler would have to find somebody to fill in
True.
for him.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Well, in light of that, I wouldn't want the city of Ocoee to have that burden. I recommend that we postpone until January. Anybody want to second that?
Well, we can't make that motion. Okay. No, I agree. I am not comfortable without my attorney, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
And I do think that it will be best to go ahead and postpone it. It's gonna make for an interesting January, but
It'll be okay.
yeah, we'll be so happy to see each
Yeah.
other, you know, so.
We're usually gentle on people in December.
Okay, yes, I know. Okay, now,
Could we have a motion for that? So
Okay, now we can make that motion. You would like to-
Madam Chairman, I recommend that we suspend the November Code Enforcement Board meeting and then resume back in January 2022.
I second.
Okay, we have a motion before the board made by Member Bander and seconded by Member Johnson that we suspend the November meeting and that we'll resume the meetings come January 2022. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay. And that being our last order of business, now I will take comments, starting with Member Lewis.
Well, since we won't be meeting until next year, I'd like to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving and a safe and happy holiday season. Hope we'll all be back again next year.
we still have one more.
We'll be here in October.
Oh, we will be? Oh, okay, well, maybe I won't be here.
Wow, you just wrote the rest of the year off, huh?
Exactly, you know,
You gave a hand on that one.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's it, thank you.
I have a couple questions. Last month, we proposed that certain, people come up to code. What happened to all those ones? We only saw a couple of them in it today. What happened to the ones that we said we're gonna fine you $50 if you don't, like the gazebo thing? What
Could-
happened to all those ones?
Could you speak up a little? I couldn't
Yeah,
hear you.
I can't hear your question.
Oh, sorry. Did we finish all of the ordinance problems from last month? I mean, I only saw one or two of them in here from this month that were related to last month.
They
All
came
the
back?
other ones all taken care of?
No, you had the case where the guy built a great big pergola in the backyard. He needed a permit, but we gave him 2 months,
2 months.
or 3 months, or, yeah.
He's scheduled to be brought back next
Yeah,
month.
that'll be brought back also.
Okay.
Yeah, so if they're not in compliance, they come back as case resolution.
Okay.
We don't miss any.
All right.
Member Bander,
Me? Oddly enough, I don't have anything to say.
Johnson.
Great to see everyone. Other than that, look forward to seeing y'all next month.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm fine.
okay. Over here.
Just a reminder, a big reminder, to please respond to Justin's emails with meeting announcements. Give us a yes or a no. We were still on the fence today at 5:30, wanting to know if we had a quorum or not. Thank goodness we did, but please respond yes or no. Also, we have a new code officer. His name is Chris Ray. He's out here observing this evening.
Okay, hi, Chris.
He's going to be replacing Bob Segrist, who is retiring on Thursday.
Oh,
Oh.
my. Oh, goodness.
Yes, that's Ed's
Okay.
buddy, so I don't know if Ed's gonna. Okay, you're good, all right.
I got 2 more years.
So he's, what, 23 years?
He's old.
Well, yeah, he's older, yes. But you guys are both here.
Yeah,
been
we
here
have that on
23
the
years.
record, you said that. Okay,
And that's all.
okay, and our esteemed attorney?
No, ma'am, nothing tonight,
Oh.
just pleased to be here.
Okay, and, okay, I'm sorry, would you, your name again, I'm sorry?
Oh, my name is Christopher Ray.
Christopher Ray, okay. Well, I want to, welcome you, I'm sure that you're gonna be a welcome addition, that's for sure. Looking forward to working with you, okay? Yes, I was also going to remind everyone, it is, we all come to those of us who know that we're going to be here. And it's a little unnerving when we don't know whether or not we're gonna have a quorum. So I was just also going to remind everyone, please, when you get that email, to respond back, you know? I usually just say, yeah, I'll be there, and that's it, So if you can do that, that would, really, that'd be great. With that, the meeting is hereby adjourned.